As we embark on this afternoon of tributes, we are reminded not only of the loss we have suffered, but also of the indelible mark left by our dear departed luminary, and our sadness is lifted a little by the fond memories we have of him. Bamofi Ogunbanjo was more than just a leader. He was a beacon of light, a guiding force, and a pillar of strength in our community. Ogunbanjo served as the chairman of NGX Group after the successful demutualization in 2021. As stated by the MC, he chaired the National Council of the Nigerian Stock Exchange from 2017 through 2021. His dedication to the advancement of our market, his unwavering commitment to excellence, and his profound impacts on the life of those around him are a testament to his remarkable character and leadership. During his service to the group, we successfully completed the demutualization process that has been in the works for many years, that has been embarked by many past presidents. The Demutualization Act was passed into law, and the company has successfully restructured into its current state, a first in the West African sub-region.
Bimbo was larger than life. He was a friend and a brother. His towering figure never overshadowed his genuine warmth and friendship. Although as professional colleagues, we have known each other for many years in the legal circles, I came to appreciate him more during the years we spent on the Council of the Nigerian Stock Exchange, where we served for many years. When he became president of the council, succeeding Ig, I served as his first vice president. He was always deeply reflective, with an abiding sense of fairness as a leader. As we navigated the long, arduous journey of the demutualization of the exchange, sometimes when confronted with difficult issues, he looked at me and with his deep baritone voice, he goes, mixing Hausa and English, he said, "Kai, my son," usually scratching his head. That meant it was a difficult point. He needed more time to reflect on it.
Bamofi was not just a leader. He was a visionary whose contributions to the market were unparalleled. His leadership on the Council of the NSE and subsequently the Nigeria Exchange Group was characterized by strategic insight and an unwavering commitment to excellence. Under his guidance, he successfully navigated the restructuring of the entire group, placing it in a position of strength following the demutualization process. Beyond his professional achievements, Bamofi was a respected colleague, and he was an inspiration to all of us. His kindness, his humility, his steadfast commitment to the betterment of our country left an indelible mark on all who had the privilege of working alongside him.
Our initial relationship was not forged within the hallowed portals of an exchange environment, more on the streets of Lagos, if you understand what I mean. And Bimbo was my man. And then to become true partners in the building of a nation by virtue of our common positions on the Council of the Stock Exchange, I saw a completely different dimension to Mr. Ogunbanjo. And the qualities that have been described here are very accurate, very true. But in properly understanding the true nature of the man, capital markets across the world, not to speak of a country as large as Nigeria, are highly complex. The individuals who bestride the capital markets are very, very powerful, very, very intelligent, very, very ambitious, And I'm speaking not just of, say, a council, but the operators, issuers, and so on. And the totality of the interactions are what gives us a good market, sometimes a turbulent market. And this happens in every country. And so the role of an exchange president, a role that Bimbo occupied perfectly and carried out admirably, is one of the most difficult jobs in any country.
Today will not be a day that I will speak much, save to say a very, very big thank you on behalf of the family. And the family is not just the Ogunbanjo family, it also extends to the Chris Ogunbanjo family, and I shall explain that shortly. I'm confident and comforted every day by the words that I know that my very philosophical father would have said. He would have said, turn by turn, no. Would you try best there? My father would have said, it's everybody's, your turn will always come. And there is no particular order to it. And would you try best there? Bimbola has certainly tried his best.
What is very clear to us is that we had in the late Bimbo a wonderful star that was rising. In cut short, the middle of the time. A collection of people who are here confirm the importance of the place, the Nigerian Stock Exchange, the NGX group. A place that coordinates and manages the capital of the economy. Ladies and gentlemen, there is order in this place. And by the time one surveys the collection of the individuals who are all gathered here, it underlines very strongly the importance of the NGX, and much so the personality and character of our own Bimbo, the Bamofi.
A few 2 weeks or so before he passed on, we were both in Abuja. Somebody talked here about how the zeal in him for Nigeria. At the UN General Assembly, we were talking about investments for Nigeria. In Abuja, we were with the Ministry of Trade, and I think this was when the Indians came for a major trade mission as well. And you could see that zest in him, so full of life and so full of promise. He was to come to Port Harcourt for my brother's funeral, but he called to say, Georgino, I'm traveling now. I'm traveling. When I come back, we'll come and see. There was so much to be done. That was our last conversation. He did travel, but he refused to come back.
In getting close to Bamofi was to see that he was a family man. He would very frequently speak with Rotimi, and he will ask, Uncle, let's think about this. What would my father think? He would interact with Auntie Titi, and she would say, well, let's think about this again. What will Bamofi think? So we're very grateful for the life that he lived. I am certainly very thankful for that, and I think all has been said. We pray that his soul continues to rest in peace.